What's going on, guys? This is Asthmatic here, and I'm going to take a couple minutes and talk about the accessories that are available for the Xbox One right now. The first one I'm going to go over is the newest one, which is probably what a lot of people are going to find their way to this video for, and that is the wireless adapter for Windows 10, which I guess technically isn't an Xbox One accessory, but what this allows you to do is use any wireless Xbox One controllers on your Windows 10. So if there's any Windows games that you want to play with a controller, you don't have to use one of your micro USB cables to do that anymore. So this thing costs 25 bucks. It is available in stores right now. They have been shipping as of the making of this video. So yeah, a couple pieces of data I wanted to throw out there. It's USB 3, backwards compatible with 2, obviously. Binds up to 8 controllers, which again, I love this because when are you going to need 8 different controllers paired to your computer at once? So just knowing that the limit is way above anything that you're ever going to need is really cool, and it's really nice to know that they've given you so much space for maybe one day they will need 8, and now that capability is there. So really awesome. That's going to cost 25 bucks, and it's just like a little USB dongle. Just does its deal. Moving on to the remote, which I can actually show you and I can actually talk about because I have one. I like this remote a lot better than the one that was with the 360. First off, being that it's smaller. Even the smaller version of the 360 one was bigger than this. It's very slim. The back, how best can I hold this? That's its profile. Looking at it, it just fits really well in your hand, and it's like a very lightly rubberized grip on the back, and in fact on the front as well. That it grips really well. You can grab it, you know, if it's over there and you are like reaching with 2 fingers because you don't want to get up off the couch, you'll be able to grab it, which I know that's really the important thing that you needed to know. So you've got things like the Xbox button on top, and you've got your hamburger button and your what's that? The picture-in-picture button? I don't know what the official name for that button is. You got a directional pad, you've got the back button, one guide, volume and channel controls, because as you know, you could use your Xbox to control your TV or a cable box. This can be that remote. Yeah, this could be that remote. And then you've got your standard play, pause, stop, skip forward, rewind forward, all that kind of stuff there. As you're probably seeing the lights come on and off, it is motion activated. So when you set it down, the backlight goes off. It sort of fades out. I'll hold it here. Ah, nice. So you can see the backlight goes off, and then when you pick it up or jostle it around, it comes back on. So works great. Is powered by 2 AAA batteries, which are included as with all of the Microsoft products right now. Thank you for that, Microsoft. We really appreciate you including batteries. So this thing just works. It does great. One little thing I wanted to throw in with this as well, because sometimes I find myself at a weird angle, like, how do I make this work? The infrared receiver on your Xbox One is located about a centimeter to the right of the eject button. So if you're ever at a weird angle and you're like, I don't know where I should actually be pointing this thing, anywhere near the front of your console should pretty much work. But if for whatever reason you're really close or whatever, if it's being weird, pretty much aim right at the eject button or slightly to the right, because that's where the receiver for this is actually going to be. So it doesn't use the Kinect or anything like that. It uses the one on the box. The next accessory I'm going to go over is the stereo headset. And I'm sorry anyone from Microsoft who's watching this video, because my recommendation is kind of not to buy this. Because if you've been gaming using like your external 5.1 surround or just the sound from your TV, and you're thinking, I want to step it up, and you're like, I want to buy a headset, which, good, you do want to buy a headset, it greatly enhances the experience. Buy one a little better than this. The stereo headset for Xbox from Microsoft, this first party one, is 60 bucks, but I'm going to recommend that you go for one of the third party ones. Even though you're going to be spending at least $100 at that point, it's really worth it. From someone who's had multiple generations and multiple levels of headsets, it's worth the money you're going to spend on it. From even if it's just like the $100 entry level ones, all the way up to, like, you know, I would say if you're getting into the $175 or $200 range of headsets, you're getting a really quality product. Especially if you're getting something from Astro Gaming or Turtle Beach, you're getting a quality product. I mean, the professional series trust these companies for a reason. I mean, these are what the pros use. These headsets are amazing. And I know people on both sides of the fence who swear by Turtle Beach or swear by Astro, and they will never use the other one. And it just goes to show you that, you know, either one might be the one for you. You know, so if you know somebody who's got one, go and try it out. Go to your GameStop, because they have a lot of kiosks there where you can try them on and see how they fit, both sides. So check them out. They're totally worth it. And like I said, you can go for $100, sometimes maybe even less, or you could go all the way up. Their premium headsets typically range about $300, which are the amazing headsets. So yeah, sorry for people who Xbox people if you ever see this video that I'm not recommending your product, but the best thing to do is going to be spend that extra $40 to get a really quality headset from a great manufacturer. So last one is going to be the chat pad, last accessory I want to cover. And I haven't used the one on Xbox One, but I did have the one for Xbox 360 that I used extensively. And I mean, what can I say about it? It's pretty much just like texting. Whether or not you're going to want to get one comes down to how many text messages do you send over Xbox Live? Sorry, it's late and I'm tired. How many text messages do you send over Xbox One? How many, 25-digit codes do you get that you want to redeem a lot of? Just ask yourself that. Am I really going to use this every day? Because if so, maybe this is something that you should get. I feel like $35 is kind of a high price tag for it. If it was $25, I'd probably be like, yeah, pick it up. But $35, I feel like it's not really worth it that much at that point, because you can always, if you really have a lot that you're typing, you can just get the Xbox One Smart Glass app for free, pair that with your system, and then type on your phone just like you do when you're typing anything else on your phone. So keep that in mind as well if you guys didn't know that was out there, Xbox One Smart Glass. So one other thing about the chat pad is it does extend the 3.5mm port. So if you're using like whatever 3.5mm headset with your controller right now, you will be able to use that with the chat pad installed in there. So those are the things that I wanted to go over right now. Wireless adapter looks super cool if you want to use your controllers wirelessly on Windows 10. This remote right here comes highly recommended because you can do everything on your Xbox except play games without a controller. So, you can preserve the batteries in your controller by using this guy right here. Stereo headset, if you want a headset, I would say skip the first party one and go to an Astro or Turtle Beach. Spend a little bit more money to get a way, way awesome product. Chat pad, if you type a lot, go for it. Feel like $35 is a little steep, but if you need it, you need it. Thanks guys, this has been Asthmatic talking accessories for the Xbox One as of holiday 2015. We'll see you next time.